Oh my god, is that a...
Chase, that's a cross shots.
Is my glass breaking up?
Kind of looks like it. Nope.
This is actually gonna be cool because you guys like don't even really know all the shit that I went through before y'all came around. You're like, you know, like a little bit, but
yeah. I remember like you shooting a music video in the middle of a damn hurricane.
Bruh. No, that was No Tears.
No tears left to cry.
And I've got no tears left to cry. And I'm still praying I'll make it through the night.
Nate, do a scream with me. That's the new single. Check it out. Coming out soon. New single.
Alright. Camareña tequila. So we're gonna get some of this. This is... You can have Patron all day long, but it is never going to be as good as Camareña.
Your thumb healed nicely though.
Bro, it actually is looking really good compared to how it was like a couple days ago. So, alright, and I might actually put this in the video, but so we filmed that funny video before about our Kickstarter, but I actually did cut my thumb at work and it hurts, or hurted really bad. God, it's been so long since I've done a shot.
Do you want to do it across the together?
Oh my god, yes. The gayer the better. Oh, I'm scared.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Alright. All at once, right? Yeah, that's how we do it. Okay.
Just wait 2 minutes. You're gonna
I ain't got no tears either.
I'm about to have some tears after that. Call that some tear gas.
Fart my wallet called gas money.
Alright, so NVision. How did it start? Oh god, where do I start?
In a world.
In a world. Oh wait, isn't it supposed to be just me? Yeah. This part's supposed to be just me. I hope my mom doesn't watch this. Alright.
She will.
He's a big boy. It's like she could do anything. Look at ground him. Oh, sad boy. So I mean, yeah.
I think it's time to switch to beer. That's where we'll start. On beer. Come on, Chase. Come on. Come with me. Let's go.
It's beer 30. It's beer 30.
You alright?
Ah!
Plugging all the way.
You can get your NVision bottle opener at any of our local shows,
Including CPR Fest!
Okay, cool. Alright, so, the history of NVision. This probably be the longest episode because, on the next one it's Nate, and the amount of time between that and when Phil joined the picture, it's not quite as much time. So, I spent 3 years as just NVision, but before that, I went through a number of names that I was trying to settle on. And the first one was Clayton Alexander, which is my middle and first name juxtaposed. And then it was Clayton X228. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like looking back, that's the stupidest. That is the stupidest name. So yeah, I actually performed my first show NVision show as Clayton X228 in New Orleans, I wanted to be a rapper. But the reason that I wanted to be a rapper was I had a band and I lost one of my closest friends, and I didn't ever want to be in a band again. Here, actually, right there is Caleb Michael Joel Beaver. He was the bassist in my high school band, and he passed away when he was 16. And being so close to someone and losing them kind of made me not want to try to get close in that level again. And when you play shows with people, you form connections with them that makes it very difficult when you lose that. I didn't want to feel that pain again, so I wanted to do music and I missed performing. So I was like, hey, I'll just do it myself. So I started rapping and making beats that sucked and just doing the thing. And that's kind of what NVision was for the first 3 years. I can't stop seeing my death. I can't stop seeing my death. Yeah. That was sick. Oh. Yeah, so we were, oh God, yeah, I'm feeling it now. Holy shit. But us, NVision, we are the majority self-produced. So, wow, words are very hard right now. Okay, before there was a we, back when it was just me. That rhyme, that was cool.
Hey.
Before I made beats on my phone, I would write songs on piano and rap over the piano, and I would just say, hey, you know, I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. And then I got an iPhone and got GarageBand, which, you know, shout out iPhone, like you can do a lot on GarageBand. Like I was showing my man here, Chase. This was one of my earliest songs that I did. And this song features the vocals of Sarah Shea Smith. I dropped my phone. But this is like the stuff that I did before NVision was the NVision that you knew. This is what NVision sounded like. Yeah, for the best place too. That's a good song though. Why is this not on Spotify? That's what I want to know. I don't know how much more I can take. The pressure's building day after day. That's my girl, Sarah. She goes by Shay now. Is that not a good hook?
I mean, I be dancing. I be dancing to it.
You're leaving?
Yeah, it's really late and I'll break it out.
I love you.
Okay, man. Give me a hug.
I love you so much.
Strong. Is that Marley?
What? Who's
No,
Marley?
No.
No, this is beer.
Yeah, good stuff. Give me a hug, Cameron, boy. Let's be careful.
Bye, Bubba. Love
Take
you.
it out before you drive home.
I love you.
What do you man? Oh, wow. You got really glossy eyes.
Well, I'm drunk.
I can see that. You be careful.
Okay,
guys.
let me know when you get home, okay?
Yeah, I always text you guys that.
I know. I love you, Phil.
Love you guys.
Okay.
Bye, buddy.
Wow. Phil laughed. Oh, where was I at? What was I talking about? Okay. So, Clayton, my middle name. I wanted something that was like representative of me. So I did that. I did this random show that I don't even, oh, a rapper handed me a CD that I paid like $5 for at a gas station. And we connected on Facebook. He had a show coming up that he wanted artists on. I was like, yo, let me get on the show. So I did, and that was my first performance. It was in New Orleans. And I performed for 7 people, including the 4 other artists that were booked to play that event. And one of the people that were there was a brand that was sponsoring the event. It was the Vibers, and it was Lex. He would become my first manager. And wow, like that is all hitting me right now. Like I feel it. So Lex took me in and he's like, hey, you know what? We'll think about it. Like, you're all right, and we'll see where things go. So I come over to the Vibers and I record a couple of songs with them. And it was cool. I was like, yo, first time in the studio as myself, because I recorded some songs with my high school band. Like, this is dope. I spent like 3 days there. My wife went with me. I think my son spent some time there. Like, it was cool. We had fun. I recorded my first EP, and it was mixed by who's now still working with NVision today, Andrew. And that never got released on streaming platforms, thank God, because it wasn't that great.
Stay away. Baby's gone on a trip and I just walked away to the floors of the doors in these empty halls. Every pretty little picture on these lonely walls.
Man, like the only thing I could write about, like the biggest problem in my life was, like, I don't think my wife loves me, and I don't know how to tell her that. You know, like it's like that. As I grow older, that's so insignificant. But back then, that was all I could see was, am I loved by this person who doesn't really care about me? And maybe she did, I don't know. But that's what NVision was when I started it, was my journal. You know, it was how do I make sense of this life that started out terrible. I was supposed to die when I was 7, and in the middle of it was pretty great, and then I find myself in my early 20s just wanting to die. And like, how do I make that make sense? Does anyone know how I feel? And the other part of it was, if you know how I feel, like, I'm still here, and every day I want to die, but like I'm still here, and so if I can make it past my pain, then maybe you can too. Like, one of the things that I did is I found out about this opportunity at Cafe Istanbul in New Orleans, where there was this guy, Kim Stevens. He is, or was, an A&R for Universal, Lava, so many major record labels. I performed a 30-minute set, and it was terrible compared to what I'm doing now, by myself at a 99% rock show, and I was the 1% that was rapping. But that was a cool thing that I did, is getting to perform for him. I also got to perform at the House of Blues in New Orleans for Lou Music, who's a guy that I know from Instagram, and got to do this thing there at the House of Blues, and got offered a management deal, but I already had management through the Vibers, and my dude Lex Muri, who helped develop NVision, and that was, bro, so fucking drunk. Oh my god. And so me and Lex worked together for about 2 years. My EP is not doing the numbers that I wanted to do. I want to work on new material. I'm getting like inspiration, and nobody has time to work with me. So I branch out and I reach out to this guy, Zack. So finally I say, yeah, man, like, let's book some time. Let's book some time together, and like, let's just see what we can do. And the first... I am drunk. What's up? So we are making a video series called The Drunk History of NVision. So I'm talking about the... do you want to call me tomorrow when you get into work, or before work, or when you have a chance?
Yeah, I'll have fun.
Okay. Thank you, bud. Love you.
Alright, love you too, man. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Hi. So this is Izzy. This is my cat that was there for me in the darkest place of NVision. And that's what all my music was about. And, it was relatable. Like, some of it is still relatable to this day. Like Taken for Granted, and Silhouette, and even No Tears. But what it came down to eventually was, this place where I was like, okay, this is like all I've been writing about. And as I started thinking about new music and what I wanted to do, I wanted to encapsulate more than just what we had written. So one of the first songs I thought about, and I talked about Zack, is She Said. I had a friend that was in my circle, and she was sexually assaulted by someone, and I'm the person that she came to, and in all of my brokenness, I was able to help her get through that time. And I felt like not only was the Vibers like way too busy for dealing with me because they were so focused on other artists, but I felt like even the track that I made for a song just like didn't give it justice. So finally I decided I'm going to give this out a try. I'm going to try a new producer and work with someone else. And I hit up Zack and I said, hey, like, you've wanted to work with other music, like let's give this a try. About this time, I had also been, doing shows relentlessly and trying to make people want to listen to my music. And I met Nate, who was a member of another band at the time, but believed in my message and believed in what I was trying to do. And him and I kind of like started being a two-man team. And he was going to be the drummer in my solo project, me being NVision. And then at this time I hit up Zack and I said, hey, let's book some dates. I made it happen by myself, and we recorded She Said. It was just me and Zack. We kind of like, he took my vision and made the song that it is today, and helped me write that and turn it into something completely different than I ever imagined. And when I got the song back from the recording sessions, me and Nate just kind of looked at each other and we were like, this is so much bigger than what we imagined. And we took it from there and we were like, this is a band. Like, this is no longer something that is just about Alex, who is also in Vision. And that was when I made an announcement on Facebook, and it was kind of cheesy looking back on it, but I was like, hey guys, I'm no longer in Vision. I'm going to step down and I'm going to be a part of NVision, where it's no longer about me, the artist, but about us, the band. And that was where me and Nate said we need to find a guitarist and a bassist and just really get this thing going. And we filmed our first music video at my house. She said, and we got a guy to fill in who ended up being a guitarist with us for over a year. His name was Kevin, and that was the beginning of NVision. That was what turned it from being I'm by myself and I don't need anyone to this is so much bigger than anything that I could be. That became what NVision is today, that me and the guys around me have been through a lot of very dark moments. But in all of those things, we have overcome and found a way to move on and continue and live. And if we can do that, then you can too. We'll all make it together as one big family. Thank you for watching the first episode of The Drunk Vision, The Drunk History of NVision, The Drunk Vision of NVision.
This cheesy ass bro.
And I hope that you watch the next one. We'll see you next time on NVision Drunkness History NVision. Okay, Nate, you can get up now.
Alright, I'll leave.
I'll be telling this.
Alright,
Telling the
you
story.
tell a story.
You're coming in on the next one though. It's like fine, because you're gonna be here on the next episode. Tune in for next time. And we have
out as a normal family with
Nate joining us.
Jeez, we're slacks.